What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through my empties / products that I've used up / products that I should have thrown away a very, very long time ago. As you've probably noticed, I review a lot of makeup and I review a lot of new makeup, like first impressions and stuff. So it's not very often I get to sit down and just go through all the stuff that I've actually finished. And this is a whole load of stuff that I finished that's just been gathering dust and like soap scum in the back of my cupboard for probably way too long. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to get through today, so grab yourself a drink. My beveragino of choice today is something with a label on it, caffeine-free Diet Coke. Caffeine sends me crazy. So yeah, get yourself a drink, let me know what it is down below in the comments, and let's get into all of my rubbish. It's basically like dumpster diving really, isn't it? Okay, let's get into it. Okay, I'm not gonna do this in any order because I don't think there really is any kind of order. The first thing that is close to me is the Tarte Watermelon Burst Hydrating Eye Patches. These were just, oh, I thought I had one left then. I don't. These are just under eye patches. They're all right. Like, there's not really too much to say about these really because I've had better ones. They were good enough, but I've had better, cheaper ones, like the Garnier ones, the little sheet mask ones. I much prefer those over these. These are cute. They look like little watermelon pieces under your eyes. But yeah, I don't know, they're a bit more dry, whereas I feel like I need hydration under my eyes. So probably wouldn't pick them up again. If I found them for like really cheap in TK Maxx or something, I would probably pick them up because I did like them, but not at full price. So I can like literally throw things on the floor now because it's rubbish, doesn't matter. Next, I literally just finished this as I was basically just touching up my makeup. Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. You all know probably by this point that this is one of my most favourite powders of all time. This, the Huda Beauty one. But yeah, I love it so much. It's just like matte, but not drying, and doesn't make you look too matte. And just powder it down. It's so good. You all, I'm sure, already know all the hype with this powder. If it's of any worth, it's 100% worth the hype for me. It's literally one of the best powders I have ever tried. Next, a bit of a random one, Living Proof Frizz Shampoo. This is actually good. Living Proof is not cheap, and I've got quite a few different like shower shampoos and conditioners. That's what I was trying to say. I've got quite a few different shampoos and conditioners, and even though this is just a little one, I really, really rated this. I really love a lot of the Living Proof stuff, and it did what it said in the tin, basically. It just helped get rid of frizz. So I'm actually tempted to pick up another one of those. Another product from Living Proof that I am 100% going to be buying another one, even though the price tag kind of upsets me a little bit, but it is actually worth it, is their dry shampoo. This stuff, I don't even know how much this one is, but it's like 20 quid a can. I also have a Batiste here, and obviously when I had grey hair, this was fine on my grey hair because if it made my hair look a bit more grey, that's great, that's kind of what I wanted. But on my darker hair, this one in particular just wasn't as good. You could kind of tell I had dry shampoo in my hair a little bit. I do, however, really, really love the dark hair Batiste. This one's actually really, really good. I have one upstairs as well. Really, really like the stuff. So if you do have dark hair, go for this one. It works the same way as Batiste because I really, really love Batiste. But this one will just stop you getting any like just grey patches. So you might be kind of wondering, okay, but if this is good, then why do you rate this one so much? This is good for like just making your hair look less greasy. This actually works at cleaning your hair. Now, because I tend to sort of, especially now my fringy bits are getting longer, I will normally just like tuck them behind my ears, which obviously means that then they can get a little bit more greasy. But like sometimes the front bit or a little bit of my crown can maybe look not 100%. This stuff literally cleans your hair. Like it says, actually cleans hair, eliminates oil, sweat and odor, and it fully does. I thought it was just like an overpriced dry shampoo, but this stuff is so good, which is why I am going to be buying another tin, even though it is very, very expensive. Like I'm so used to paying like £2 or £3 for Batiste, but this stuff is worth it. I've tried out this big one. This was 355ml. And then I've also used up this mini, which was 92ml. I'm sad I don't have it in my life anymore. So I'm buying more of this. If you need dry shampoo that actually like fully works, not just kind of covers your hair up for an extra day, gives you like 1 or 2 days extra, this literally does it. Next is something that every time I look at it, I think it's empty, and then every time it settles, I'm like, I've still got some left. I'm gonna mention it now, just so when it is empty, I can just chuck it. The Olaplex Bonding Oil, I have had this for so long. I think literally, maybe even since I went brunette, maybe even a little bit before. It smells insane. I'm obsessed with the smell. I don't know what it is, but it reminds me of something from when I was younger. But this stuff is just, it's a really, really good oil. Again, I've tried a lot of different hair oils. You need the tiniest amount. Honestly, it just smells like sweets. And it's not too oily, which sounds almost like counterproductive with it being an oil, but it's so good for the ends of your hair. It just makes everything look healthier. It literally, I mean, it's a bonding oil, so it literally does just kind of bond everything together like Olaplex does. And yeah, this is just another one of those products, like the dry shampoo, that when this is out, I'm like, okay, I need to get another one of these very, very soon, because like every time I've used it once, every time I've used it once, I'm like, wow, there's nothing left. I do have some left, but I need to get another one of these. So I'm gonna put that in the front to remind myself in a minute. Next is another shampoo and conditioner combo. This one's a little bit minging looking, but this is another favorite. And again, not cheap. Like the price on the back says £21 for the shampoo or conditioner. The shampoo, the conditioner, £24.80. Again, I really like just spending a couple quid, shampoo, conditioner, all of that. But this again is one of those products that if you are struggling with your hair, this one in particular is called the Late Vital, the nutritive one. I'll leave a link to it down below as always, but we've got the Exceptional Nutrition Shampoo for normal to slightly dry hair, and then the Incredibly Light Exceptional Nutrition Care Rinse Out Conditioner. Covered in cat hair, covered in my hair, covered in like just scummy stuff, so this is now going to go in the bin. But I am definitely contemplating getting these again because I didn't use them all the time, but just every so often when my hair kind of wasn't looking its best, I would use this. It would sort it out. It's really good stuff. Okay, let's not talk about a few negative things because they're always more fun. Right, these sucked. I'm sorry, these really weren't very good. I don't really use wipes that often at all anymore. I'll have them sort of with me. I'll have a couple of packets just in case like I need to wipe something off, makeup, do whatever. I never really use them for cleansing my face. I thought maybe these would be good just for like, just, you know, being in a pinch or like one of those days where I'm wearing a ton of makeup and I just want to kind of wipe it off and then cleanse just so I'm not literally just like smearing beige all like into my hairline. But these are the Yes to Grapefruit Brightening Vitamin C Glow Boosting Facial Wipes. These just made my skin dry, like so dry. Not just that, I've got these random ones here next to me. These I think are literally from Wilko. They were like really, really cheap. And I've used those on like bits of my face and they're not even as dry as these were. And these aren't the cheapest things in the world. You get 30 different wipes. Packaging's nice. I appreciate the plastic seal because, you know, it's like resealable and stuff. But yeah, I ended up just using these for like swatches and stuff because they did nothing for my face. And like I said, I don't like using wipes. I never really do. I will use them on the odd occasion, but I wouldn't even use these on the odd occasion because they just made my skin really, really bloody dry. And they were like a bit rough on my skin as well. They weren't very soft. So yes to grapefruit, more like no to grapefruit. Oh, burn. Next, bit of a random one. Really, I can still smell it. Really, really enjoy the smell of these. There's still a couple left. Okay, these are the Skin Therapy Spa Body Relaxing Epsom Salts. I love baths, as we all know. I've probably said that in every other video on my channel. I love baths. I love Epsom salts. I ran out of my normal ones. Can't remember what they're called. No idea what they're called. You can get them from loads of different places. They're like lavendery, sleepy time ones. I'll try and link them below as well. But yeah, I ran out of those. I was in Wilko and I was like, oh, I want some more Epsom salts. They didn't have the ones that I normally had, but they had these. They smell really good. I actually like the smell of these more than the other ones. What even is it? It's coconut and lotus extracts. Smells so, so good. And these are really cheap. I think it cost me like £1.50, £2 or something. So I will definitely get those again. Oh, then we have the conditioner to go with the Living Proof shampoo that I had. This stuff again, really good. Not too much to say. It's just a good conditioner. Okay, this product sucked. It sucked. I wanted to use one of these. I've used a couple of these type of things before. It's the foot peeling mask thing. It's like the socks. You put them on, you wait a couple of days and your feet start to flake and it's like disgusting and satisfying all at the same time. My feet were a little bit drier. I wanted to give this one a go. I think, to be fair, I only really got it in Poundland. I ain't knocking Poundland. I love that place. But, you know, maybe not expecting the most amazing things for something that cost me £1. But I've tried other ones that were also really, really cheap. And this one, honestly, my feet have only just recovered, I would say. Like I had a tiny, tiny little bit of dryness on my feet, which is why I decided to do this. I thought, you know, we'll just like get rid of that. This didn't really do anything. It took like 3 weeks for anything to start happening. And when it did start peeling, it was the tiniest little bit of peeling, but it wasn't like it just peeled a little bit and then stopped. It peeled a little bit, like a tiny, tiny bit, constantly for about a month and a half. And my feet were just like really, really dry. And I tried using like a pumice stone and like a little grindy thing on them just to be like, look, just get rid of that dry skin. This made them so much worse. I would have literally just been better off putting my feet in a pair of socks with like body lotion on or something. So yeah, I really wouldn't recommend this because they actually made my skanky feet even more skanky. It says, leaving your feet soft and silky smooth. You're a liar. My feet didn't look like that. Love your feet. Well, I didn't, mate. Quite the opposite. So yeah, really, that sucked, to be honest. That really sucked. So yeah, that sucked. One product that doesn't suck, however, that I really need to get another one of is the Vitamin C Super Facialist Skin Renew Cleansing Oil. This stuff is so good. Probably actually one of my most favorite cleansers I've ever come across. And I don't know what's happening with this. I don't know if it's being discontinued. I haven't looked in a little while, but I found loads of these at TK Maxx and I just grabbed a bunch of them. This is my last one. It's genuinely such a good cleansing oil. It's a nice size. This one, I mean, it was from TK Maxx, so I think this cost me around about £6 or so. Even still, it's not very expensive, and I know you could normally get it in Boots. I'm actually gonna check right now, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Can you still get it, please? You can. Oh my God, so what? I just need to order some more then. It's £12 on Boots. Grab it. It's such a good cleansing oil. Oh, it's on offer for £8 at the moment. Okay, I need to get a bunch of those. So as soon as I find something that I love, especially when it's really, really cheap, I'm like, I need 10. I need to buy 10. Another cleansing oil that is considerably more expensive. However, I do actually really like it, but I don't know if I would repurchase it because, like I said, I do really like the other one. This one here is from Laura Mercier. To be fair, it was a really good cleansing oil. It's called the Conditioning Cleansing Oil. Yeah, it just looks like this. I really like the pump. And I don't know what else to say. It was just a good cleansing oil. Didn't make my skin do any crazy things. Took off all of my makeup, waterproof mascara, everything like that. Didn't really leave any kind of oily residue. And yeah, it was just a good cleansing oil. Which one do I prefer? The Super Facialist one, because it's cheaper, does all the same sort of stuff. But this is good. Like, if you're partial to Laura Mercier, if you, I don't know, if there's some ingredients in this that you are really, really interested in, or if you can't use Super Facialist or whatever, this is a really good cleansing oil. So whilst on the topic of things that are really good, but also really, really expensive, Freck, I have bought multiple ones of these. I actually just placed another order for the XL version, which the XL, this one is like, what is it? 1.35 mil of product. I think the XL one is like almost 3 mil or something. Still absolutely nothing and cost me like 25 quid, but I love this stuff, man. I love it so much. Don't get me wrong, a good dupe of it is the Lottie London Freckle Pen and then also the Misguided one. I probably prefer the Misguided one over the Lottie London one, but this is by far the best one. It's more expensive, and this is why I keep buying it, because even though I want to not live without it, I bought the XL one, cost 25 quid for like 3 mil. It's arriving tomorrow though, and I'm really excited. But yeah, it's really good. It gives you the most natural looking freckles. I might be able to get a couple. Oh God, there's a tiny little bit more I can use out of it. Hell yeah. But it's, I mean, you probably won't even be able to see that, but it's just the most natural freckle look you can get, really. I'm actually gonna, oh God, almost lost it. I'm gonna put that in my drawer because I'm gonna continue to use that until I physically can't get any more out, but it's so bloody good and I hate it because it's so bloody expensive and unnecessary. I mean, is any of this necessary, really? We then have another product from Living Proof. I didn't really realize how many products I had of theirs that I'd gone through, but I guess I like their stuff. This stuff was good as well. Don't get me wrong, I don't think I would rush out to buy this. If I saw it on offer, I would pick it up because it is a really nice hair mask. This is just the, I don't even know if that was a sentence then. This is the Weightless mask, leaves hair shiny, soft and manageable. This stuff was really, really nice. Like I said, I mean, I've got bonds in my hair, so I can't really use this all the way up to my roots, whereas you can, let me just double check, I think you can. Yeah, it says use it roots to ends. So yeah, I did use it without my bonds and it was really, really nice. And then when I did have my bonds in, I would just use it from like here down. Really, really nice mask, and it is completely weightless as well. It doesn't make your hair look oily or anything like that. So really, really good stuff. Again, more on the price side. I do continue to use just like my Garnier hair food stuff, which is just like the leave-in conditioner, and that stuff's like 2 or 3 quid. But if you're feeling fancy, if you want something that is silicone free, a little sticker that says it is, yeah, this is really nice. I'm not gonna rush out to buy it, but I'd be happy to have it again. What's next? A couple of shower gels, and it's a little bit boring, but Shower gels. I shower sometimes, and so I go through shower gels. This one here from Emulsion. This is, I probably wouldn't buy this again, but I really like the concept because I think it is quite expensive. So the brand is Emulsion, or is it? It says formula-based emulsion. This just says it contains aloe vera, it's unfragrance, and is for all skin types. The idea with this is you mix it with like a body oil, like a scented oil that you can get from this brand. And it was just a lot of fun to use. It was really hydrating on my skin because you were obviously using it with the oil. Smelled really good, it was very kind of spa-like. I did like it, it's just quite pricey for what it is. I mean, like, surely I could just get an unfragrant shower gel and a body oil and kind of DIY it myself. And it was a bit of faff doing the whole, like, couple of pumps of that and then the body oil in there as well. But I don't know, I did really like the result. It cleaned me. I think it was more just the fact that it was a bit more hydrating, but I could just use a body oil after my shower. So yeah, I wouldn't buy this again. In my opinion, it's just kind of too expensive for what it is. Good idea. Good products, just pricey. Then one thing, this very sad looking Garnier mask. This is one of the Moisture Bomb ones. I use these like it's going out of style. I love them so much. Sheet masks in general, but these are some of my faves. I've worked with Garnier multiple times for these, and regardless, they're just some of my most favorite sheet masks that you can get easily in like supermarkets, most different stores like Boots and Superdrug and stuff. They're good, they're usually on offer, and they're so hydrating. They do a bunch of different ones as well, as I'm sure you all know, because these are a very, very well-known sort of brand and type of sheet mask. But yeah, these are banging, so I can chuck that away now. Another quick little boring one. I feel like I just want to get all the boring bits out of the way. Got to be Guardian Angel, heat protectant. Bought another one of these, love this stuff. Seems to be doing the job. My hair hasn't fallen out yet, and yeah, it smells good. Cheap, you can get it from Asda for like £3 or whatever. It protects up to 220. I don't really go any higher than that anyway, so it's good for me. And yeah, I use this a lot, this brand in particular, because it's just cheap and cheerful and does the job. What other boring stuff? I guess you're kind of boring. You're kind of boring too, and you are. Oh, another shower gel. I was so busy like slating the other one, I forgot to mention this one. Frank Body. Really nice shower gel. This one is it says clean babes have the dirtiest thoughts, but it's in the scent, it's called like brunch or something. Yes, it smells like Sunday brunch, and I only just finished this. It does smell really good. It smells like honey and waffles or something. I love it. So then I've got this shampoo here from Redken. The shampoo was all right. I don't know, the smell I really liked at first. And now because I haven't smelled it in a really long time, I like it again. But the smell was a little bit weird with this one. I don't know, but I do also like it. It's a bit more of like a natural smell. But right now, I do really, really like it. But I got a bit sick of the smell. But this is the Nature Science Vegan Extreme Range. It's a fortifying shampoo with lupine protein for distressed hair. My hair. It's silicone-free for a natural touch. And I did definitely prefer the shampoo over the conditioner. I might even pass the conditioner on because I really wasn't that big of a fan of it. It just didn't really feel like it did too much. And obviously I know it's silicone-free, so it's not going to feel like it's like filling your hair up with silicones or anything. But compared to other silicone-free conditioners and stuff, wasn't really a fan of the conditioner. The shampoo was all right. I can't figure out. Like now I'm starting to get sick of the smell again. It like almost gives me a bit of a headache, but I also really kind of like it. I don't know. I probably wouldn't buy this again just because I'm so evidently undecided by it. Yeah, I mean, it's like if I saw this in TK Maxx and it was like quite a bit cheaper, I would probably pick this up. Not the conditioner, but I would pick up the shampoo. But full price, I would probably give this one a miss and go for the Kerastase. Then toothpaste. I don't have the actual tube, but I thought the box would probably look a lot prettier. This is the Icy Bear Diamond Whitening Toothpaste from my friends Martin and Hannah. And this is a really good toothpaste. As you know, I have a little bit of composite bonding on my teeth, and this actually helped to kind of freshen them up a little bit. It is a really good whitening toothpaste. I personally like toothpaste that froth up a little bit. So what I actually did with this, I didn't use it all the time. You can use it as an everyday toothpaste, but I actually used this with a little bit of my just regular toothpaste, or I used it after, just because I like the frothiness. I don't know if I should, but I do. But this, as like, in terms of performance, was a really, really good toothpaste. You can get it from their website. I will leave a link to that down below. This stuff here I've had for a while. I did just finish it off the other night when I was in the bath because there was like a tiny bit less and I was just like, just use it. Oh, I took a really big sniff of that. Smells banging. Smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. It's all right. Oh, the salt in the lid's making me like cringe a little bit. It's all right. The smell is the best thing about this. It's the Bliss Hot Salt Scrub with rosemary and eucalyptus. It kind of stangs sometimes, because, yeah, it's got quite a bit of salt in it. And so for me, when I was scrubbing myself with this, obviously with scrubs, they're a little bit more abrasive. That's kind of like the nature of scrubs. And it just kind of hurt a little bit sometimes. Like it's supposed to feel hot. And there was elements of that, but it also just kind of stang. The smell was really, really good though. Like, I just like the smell of Vicks Vapor Rub, like Olaplex oil. What about you guys? But yeah, as a scrub, not great. Tan. I, as you can probably tell, have been tanning again a little bit recently. I used this the other day because I wanted something that was really, really quick. It's the 1 hour tan from Tropez. This isn't what I've got on now. But yeah, I used this and it's really, really good. I mean, I don't really know what else to say, but this was quick. I had it on for more than an hour because you can have it on for like 1 to 3 hours. I had it on for like 2.5, I think. And it stayed on for quite a long time, like just throughout like the week or so. I've got some skincare bits and then a lot of makeup to go through. Oh, one thing. As you can see, this isn't empty. It's discontinued though. Love by Chloe. Oh my God. This smell, again, bit deep here. This actually really does kind of remind me of my mum as well, because when I had this, oh, I shouldn't put my hands together. When I had this, I only want to use a tiny amount because, like I said, it's just running low. When I had this though, I think it was just before I went to New York Fashion Week. I would have been like 17. It was just me and my mum living there because my sister was living in Bristol. And I don't know, I think my mum maybe got me this for my birthday or something, because I'd seen an ad for it, never smelled any Chloe perfumes before, and I was like, oh, I really want to try this. Like, the ad just basically made me want it. And yeah, she got it for me, and I was just obsessed with the smell. So this isn't the exact same one. I've had like a few bottles since then. But yeah, I only found out recently it's been discontinued. So basically, this is me asking you, if you know of anything similar to this, please let me know down below. But if you know of anything similar, if you've tried this, if you've tried anything else that reminds you of it, please let me know, because I am actually too scared to kind of use all that up because it's so good. I'm just grabbing things by the handfuls now just so I can whiz through stuff. This mascara from Tarte, I love it so much. It's the Lights Camera Lashes one, just the original, and it's really bloody great. I have another one, and obviously it being Tarte, it's not the most super affordable mascara, but it's such a good mascara. It's now no longer my favorite. This has been my favorite before. Telescopic has overtaken everyone, to be quite honest, and the Maybelline Sky High is probably like it's a constant like first and second between those two. But this, I would say, is in my top 5 of all mascaras, like regardless of price and stuff. So definitely, if I ran out of this, I would 100% get another one. Next is something that's maybe a little bit random, but I get so many questions about this, and because I finished it up, I was like, I will feature this in an Empties video. So this is just a syringe, basically. It's the Philips Zoom Day White. I put this in my retainers whenever I want to whiten my teeth. I haven't done it in a while though. Yeah, it's the 6% hydrogen peroxide stuff, and this whitens your teeth. Oh my God, this whitens your teeth so much. I've never really had too many issues with it. I've only ever had a couple of teeth that I've gone like, oh, that's a bit more sensitive, but otherwise it's not really affecting me at all. I don't use it too often. I kind of just do it in sort of random sessions, like every X amount of months whenever I feel like I need it. But these are really, really good. Then something that I only recently mentioned, but I have already gone through a bottle. This is the Body Collection Foundation, and it is by far, again, one of my holy grails. I'm talking like it's up there with Milani 2-in-1, Toothpaste Born This Way. This stuff is banging, and it's like £4 or £5. This one is the Illuminating Liquid Foundation. I've got so many of you guys on this foundation. You can get it online, but you can also get it in Wilko, and it's just bloody great. Like there's no faults to this foundation. It's light to medium buildable coverage. The shade range could be a lot better. A lot better. Like, I don't know if they've expanded on it since, but the shade range, that's my downside. But the foundation formula itself, Body Collection, if you can bring out more shades, I think you get so many people on this foundation because it's so good. So this one's too light for me now, but boy, I'm getting another one. I have got 5 different moisturizers. And to be fair, a lot of these are actually my favorites. So the first one I had that I think I got through first is the GlamGlow Water Burst one that is, of course, covered in my hair, my cat's hair, who knows what kind of hair. This was a very kind of gel-like, very lightweight moisturizer that didn't really feel like much when you first put it on. It did just feel very kind of like gel-like and sort of disappeared in your skin. but it made my skin so hydrated. I actually completely forgot about this until just now when I saw it, but I want another one. Because it was very, very weird. Like when I first put it on, I remember being like, I'm not gonna like this. And then my skin afterwards, it just felt really like plump and hydrated. So this is actually really, really great. We then have the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is just a little mini here. It's the 15 ml. Yeah, I have fully scraped the barrel. Ollie actually finished this stuff. I remember now, I actually had quite a decent amount. And then I went to use it because I knew I had like 1 or 2 uses left. It was in my cabinet and it was just empty. And I remember Ollie was half asleep. I was like, did you finish my magic cream? And he went, oh, there wasn't really any left. And I'm sitting there thinking, I've been like rationing this stuff out because it's not cheap. Yeah, he used it. I hope he enjoyed it because I really, really enjoyed this cream. I think I have a teeny tiny little mini, like a teeny tiny little one, which I'll maybe save for special occasions. Like, I don't know, going to Wilco. I don't even know what constitutes as a special occasion anymore. To be honest, not my most favorite moisturizer ever for the price. Definitely up there, but I feel like I would maybe actually prefer this one. Maybe. I don't know, the Charlotte Tilbury one just makes it feel bougie as hell though, but I think I actually do prefer the other one. We then have 2 moisturizers from Ole Henriksen, which is a skincare brand that I love. So I have the Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. I really like this stuff again. I prefer the Brightening Double Cream. It's a lot thicker and I do much prefer that to this one, but I also do really like this one for day to day. This one here is the Goodnight Glow Retinalt Sleeping Cream. This stuff is banging. I've got another pot ready and waiting for me. I keep forgetting to take it upstairs. To be fair, I'm trying out a few other skincare bits as well at the moment, but I loved this stuff and I'm 100% going to be using it again really, really soon because this just made my skin, again, scraped it, just made it so glowy. I use this all the time. Then another favorite moisturizer, which you may have heard me bang on about, is this one here from Tatcha. I didn't realize how difficult this stuff is to get hold of in the UK. Why? I would like some answers, please. You can get it on, I think it's called London Loves Beauty. Again, I'll leak everything down below. Yeah, that. You can get it in the UK, but it's not the easiest thing to get hold of. But this stuff, the Dewy Skin Cream, I want to save the spoon because it's just such bougie packaging. Even though, to be fair, I pretty much never really even used the spoon, but I like it. I like knowing that it's there. There was a lot of hype about this stuff a couple of years ago, and I had a pot of this, but I was like, it's all right, it's not that great. Then I started using it more religiously, and again, it's a similar kind of thing to the GlamGlow one. Just makes your skin feel so plump and does just give you the most dewy looking skin. I do have another one of these in backup. I'm not going to use it as excessively as I did before because I don't want it to run out. But yeah, this stuff is really, really good. Probably one of my most favorite moisturizers I've actually tried, at least in like the past few years. It's good. It's good. Next, a couple more makeup bits. I have the Brow Blade from Urban Decay. This is pretty much finished. It's got the tiniest little nubby bit there. Really, really love the color on this. It's in the shade Dark Drapes. And I've also got the brush thing there. It's pretty much ran out. Like I don't always get like anything out of it. But yeah, this is a really, really good brow pencil. I do prefer the pencil over the little pen, but together it just creates the most perfect kind of looking brow. You've got the little brow hair strokes, but you've also got a little bit of shading from the pencil. I have already bought another one of these because I love it so much. So that kind of answers your question really. Next is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. Another mascara that I really, really love. This isn't one of my most favorite mascaras, but this is one of my most long wearing mascaras. If I even want to jump in a pool or go on holiday or sweat or do whatever, even though this doesn't, I don't think it like claims to be waterproof or anything, but this stuff stays on. Like this stuff just stays on. So really like this mascara. I don't know if I have a backup. I would definitely get another one if I came across it. Like if I needed more mascaras. I don't need any more mascaras right now, but I do really, really like this mascara. And yeah, if I needed, like, say if I was going on holiday next week, oh my God, could you imagine? I would probably pick up another one of these just because it is probably one of the best waterproof mascaras I've come across, but without actually being waterproof. Then something that I only just finished recently, and I like this. I don't know if I love it, to be honest. It's the Rapid Brow Brow Serum. You all know my, again, love, hate, mostly love for the Lash Serum. I'm just doing hand motions at this point. I have put that in my brows before. I'm not sure if you're supposed to. I don't know if it does anything bad, but I don't think it's not marketed to do that because they also do a brow version as well. But I feel like the Lash worked better on my brows than this stuff did. I feel like this kind of conditioned my brows. It says eyebrow enhancing serum. I don't really feel like this made my brow hairs grow anymore. Yeah, to me, this isn't, I don't feel the same way about this as I do with Lash. So probably wouldn't pick this up again. I'm going to try another one. I'll try another brow serum, so feel free to let me know which ones you guys like. I'm going to try another one because I don't feel like I found the one. I got deep there. I have this stuff here from Alpha H, Instant Facial with Cypress and Barley. This is kind of like the liquid gold, but like a more mild version. There is still some left in there, but I have had this for way too long, 5 years. But I really like this. It's like the liquid gold, kind of like the Pixie Glow Tonic. It's just like an exfoliating toner. I can't remember, but this one wasn't as intense as the Alpha H liquid gold, which I have also tried and I do also really like. But this was really good. I'm a bit sad that I actually didn't finish it. Like, I should have just used it because, I don't know, I'd probably do something funky to my face now if I did use it. We're so close, we're so close. Okay, I had this stuff from Elegant Touch. This stuff, it's the brush on nail glue. Might be a bit random, but this is probably one of my favorite nail glues. I just really like the brush. Sticks on my fake nails, and it keeps them on for a really, really long time as well. Then from Tropez, I have the Self Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist. It's all right. I use the UTAN one, the one that Jamie did a collaboration with. They also do a bunch of other ones as well, but yeah, I use that. I would continue to buy that over this. It was okay, it just wasn't as good as the other one, so not bad, just not the best that I found. Okay, a couple more skincare bits. I have the Henriksen Truth Serum. Again, really like this. I'm using some other bits at the moment and I'm quite happy with using those other ones. But this, again, if you're looking for a good serum, this is a really nice everyday one. I also have the Wishful Clean Genie Cleansing Butter. Wasn't too excited about this. Tried it and basically fell in love with it, to be honest. It's such a good cleansing butter. And again, it smells nice and pleasant and just really hydrating on the skin as well. Sometimes I find different cleansing butters can be a little bit, like they're oily, but they just leave kind of like a residue as opposed to actually hydrating your skin. We then have another mascara. I feel guilty with this guy here, the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic or Lash Paradise, whatever you want to call it. This was my favorite for so long and I do still love it so much. This one is crusty as hell, man. Oh my God, it's like almost solid. This is such a good mascara, but I have fallen in love with the L'Oreal Telescopic and also the Sky High. I'm really, really sorry, but I feel like I'm like dating my mascara's best mate or something. I'm not, I'm talking about an inanimate object again. But yeah, this, I still think this is one of the best mascaras out there. I kind of prefer his mate, but this, I love it. I do love it and I won't ever really be without it. Then a little something from FOREO. I love this mask in particular. So these are the Glow Addict Enhanced Brightening Pearl Infused little mask thingies. They go with the UFO. These are really great. Obviously, I know the UFO is more of an investment and I do work with them. This isn't me working with them, but these ones in particular, these masks, they do a bunch of different ones. They have like the coconut, the CBD ones, honey, the rose one, which again is another one of my favorites, but this one in particular, it makes my skin so glowy. They all make my skin glowy. This one's on a whole other level though. So yeah, I need to get more of those because that's like, if my skin is looking just not great, bit dead, if I use this, it fully perks them up. So I need to get another one of those. Another good thing at perking up my skin and another product that I use all the time. I have one backup in there and then another one that I literally just opened in my bathroom. This is the Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. I use this in combination with my Pixie Glow Tonic, like I'll sort of mix the two up. And I like to squeeze my face. Whenever I have spots, I can't help it. Blackheads, even if I don't have spots, I try and find them and then I get little scars and this gets rid of it like pretty damn quickly. I don't have to try too hard. If I have a scar on my chin or something, this will get it gone within a week. It's really, really good stuff. And then my last three things, probably some of my favorite things actually, the Lottie London Ready Set Go powder. If you haven't tried this, if you need a super affordable powder, try and get your hands on this stuff. It's sold out like everywhere. The packaging has changed now. It's a little bit more fancy, but the true translucent one, they also do a warm translucent one if you are a little bit deeper. But yeah, this stuff, again, I actually have a teeny tiny little amount that just like appeared out of nowhere. I do also have a backup in my makeup room because I, again, just can't be without this stuff. Top 3 powders, so bloody good, so affordable. This is the best affordable powder I've ever tried. And then you will know my love for this will probably never die. The day that I find a concealer that I love more than IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, I don't know when that'll happen. But yeah, Bye Bye Under Eye, you've all heard me talk about it. You all know I love this stuff. If you don't, where have you been? I wear the shade medium. I probably can squeeze a tiny little bit more out of this, and I will definitely try. I'll probably cut it open or something. I have backups. That's when you know that I'm like really into something, because I have backups of this. I cannot do my makeup without this. I mean, I can, that's a bit dramatic. I can do my makeup without this, but I don't want to, because when I don't use it, I just look a bit more dead than if I was to use it. So I love this stuff. And then a good one to end on is the Deep Sleep Pillow Spray by This Works. I have tried, again, many other pillow sprays. I can sleep without it. I just like spraying it. It's just like this little thing. I got it once. I got it from TK Maxx and it was like way cheaper. I think it had been like opened or something. I was like, ooh, I've heard people talk about that. I want to try it. And it just started this thing. And now I just love spraying pillow spray every time before I go to bed. I don't know what it is. I just love doing it. It makes me feel just like ready to go to bed, because my brain just goes and goes and goes. Whereas when I put my lip balm on and when I've sprayed my pillow with a room spray or a pillow spray thing, I'm like, okay, I know it's bedtime now. Even if the sun is coming up, even if the birds are singing and I'm like, it should have been bedtime like 4 hours ago, this makes my body go, okay, we're sleeping now. And this is the best one that I've tried. I've tried out a few other ones. I have it's by This Works, like the nap spray, and it does smell, I don't even know if it's the same thing or not, but it smells pretty damn similar. Either way, I really like that one as well. But yeah, I saw the nap spray in TK Maxx. I live in that shop. I do, I really live in that shop. Oh, wait, we have one more thing. This makes me very sad that this is dead, because I love this. And there's the tiniest, like look, the tiniest little bit left, but I don't think I should put that on my face. It's kind of congealed. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. And this is my favorite primer of all time. I love using moisturizers, as you all know, but this stuff, this is my most favorite primer ever. And it's annoying because it's like 45 quids. You don't need a lot. Like, this has actually lasted me for like 2 years and I did use it quite often. But yeah, I've got to get another one of these at some point. I will keep my eye out for when there is a sale. I'm not in a rush to get it right now because I have plenty of other primers, but when I see this in the sale, or if I ever go through duty free at some point in my life, I will grab another one of these because this stuff is just banging. It smells so good. I don't know if this will smell good now. Even though it's like congealed and a bit weird, it just smells like oranges, and yeah, it lasts a really long time. Gives you the most glowy looking skin, makes foundation just glide over the top of it so nicely because it is quite an oily sort of consistency. Worth the hype. I know everyone bangs on about it, and I know it's annoying because it is pricey, but it is bloody worth it. Okay, I think that's me done. I think that's it. If I've missed anything, it doesn't matter. It's going in my bin. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed going through all of my rubbish with me. I'm glad to see the back of half of this stuff because some of this stuff is just a bit minging, to be honest. Let me know, because I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do a declutter soon with my makeup. I'm going to do a makeup collection video first. So it's a bit chaotic and a bit over the top, but I'm going to do a full makeup collection video first. And then we could do a declutter. So let me know how you want me to do a declutter, because I think it's probably going to be more than one video because I've got a lot of makeup to go through. But yeah, would you prefer it to be like decluttering base products, then decluttering eye products, and then lip products, or, you know, foundations, then concealers, then powders, like a really long stretched out series? I don't know. Let me know. And I'll get around to doing it because, yeah, I feel like I'm just overdue a little bit of a clear out. So let me know how you would like to see that. Let me know if you've tried out any of these products. Let me know your thoughts on them. Let me know like your favorite products in general, like products that you always tend to go through. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.